All right, we're live with Noah and Chloe from the Wildwoods. And before we get started, I guess tell us a little bit about you guys and about the band, where you're from, how you got started, that sort of thing.
Okay.
You can go.
Okay. Well, hello. My name is Noah, and this is Chloe Ghost, and we are married, and we are the two lead singers of a group from Lincoln, Nebraska called the Wildwoods. We perform a lot as just the two of us, but we also have a band that plays with us that is sometimes 4, 5, or 6 people. But we are the two core members, and we started playing together in fall of 2012. So it's been just about 8 years since we first started playing and writing songs together, and we were 14 at the time and had met through some middle school friends, and we didn't really, I guess, know many musicians then, and it was like, oh, well, you're a musician, I'm a musician, we should start playing together. So we started playing together then, and since then we've done four albums and 1 EP, and have toured to a lot of different states, mostly around the Midwest, but we have gone to I guess New York, I think, is the furthest we've gone, but we've toured.
We played in London.
Oh, right. We played in London and Ireland last summer. And yeah, we just love touring around, playing shows, and we're also students at the University of Nebraska in Lincoln. I'm studying music composition, and Chloe's studying psychology. And so we did take a whole year off just to tour full time. But now we're back, so we're only able to tour during the summers. And while we're in school, we make pretty much all of our income through gigs and through teaching music lessons. And both of those things have definitely been halted. I mean, especially gigs. There are really no gigs happening at all. But teaching, parents are, I think, definitely a good thing to be extra cautious and taking a break from lessons. We are doing virtual lessons, but a lot of times that can be pretty difficult, especially for younger kids to
focus
to focus during those.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sorry if I'm rambling.
No, you're fine. Yeah, I've got my kids. They're doing virtual lessons, and it's very hard for them.
Yeah. I would say, especially for the younger ones, it's hard for them to stay focused for that long on a computer screen. And I think a lot of the schools are doing online stuff too. So they probably are on a computer way more than they usually are.
They're usually told, stay away from the screen for
right.
And everybody's like, stay on the screen.
Yeah, that's too much.
That's funny. So give people a little idea of what life as a musician for you looked like before this. You kind of mentioned you were doing touring and stuff, but I think most people when they see musicians, what they see is the performances on stage, and that's like a very small part of actually what goes into making it possible to pursue music. So if you could just kind of give people a little bit of an idea what you guys were doing before all this and all that went into what you were doing.
Yeah, so most of our time before this virus started happening, we spent a lot of our time just booking the shows first. That takes way more time than, I would say, getting everything else ready to play for them, because especially when you're booking a tour, you can email and contact a whole bunch, like 100 places, and maybe 5 of them will get back to you. So we were spending a lot of time doing that. Noah and I sit down and we're not sitting down together most of the time doing it, but just like during our breaks off from school, we would be emailing places. And then when you get a show booked, you have to promote it. So emailing all the newspapers and any news stations you can in the area to kind of reach out to. So once the social distancing and quarantine started happening, we had a full tour booked out to Colorado with the band, and we had to everything in that got canceled. It was like the week before we were about to leave. But it's kind of a blessing, I guess, in disguise, because I feel like we've been given the gift of time to kind of focus more on just the music and the songwriting aspect of what goes into being in a band, because it's not just about playing the gigs. You have to have the material, I guess, to play those gigs and play for people.
It is hard though, since we, I feel like with most jobs, you go in and you get paid, for the work, or for like an hour or whatever. We spent many hours, booking and promoting these shows, especially this tour to Colorado we were supposed to go on, and then all the gigs just get canceled and nothing to show for it. So it's been very disappointing for that. But.
Yeah, I guess the most drastic and scary thing is kind of an uncertainty about our income at the moment. And already Noah and I try to sit down and create a budget every month, but it's kind of hard because our income anyway is just very sporadic, and we don't really always have a clear picture of what we're going to be making each month. But now that this all started happening, it's a lot more uncertain and a bit scary. And thankfully, we do still teach virtual lessons. But even with that, we've lost quite a few students because young ones don't always want to sit on the computer to watch a lesson or things like that. So
yeah, it's tough. It's a strange time too, just with everything going on.
Yeah.
So as far as what's going on now, have you guys done live streams? Have you tried doing that? I know some people are doing that. Are you shifting gears from like kind of what you had planned, maybe just kind of thinking about the future, or at least even just like the near term future of what you guys are doing?
Yeah, so we've done a few live streams, just the two of us. We haven't done one with our full band yet, because I think everyone was kind of freaked out at the beginning of all of this, and we weren't sure if it was even safe to be gathering together to kind of film a live stream. But we have plans to do one with the full band coming up here within the next few weeks, kind of all spread out in a backyard or something, socially distanced. But it's been very good to do the live streams because people are always very generous with our virtual tip jar. So that's kind of helped us with the loss of a lot of our income. But it is weird just playing in front of a screen, and then after you play a song, it's just silent. It's weird because you're playing people, but they're not in front of you.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, so you said that people, you've done the live streams and people are donating and stuff. I mean, have you had fans reach out to you and kind of, have you been surprised by the support that you've found from people?
Yeah, I think
Definitely.
For sure. Like our first live stream, I don't know what I was expecting, but so many people tuned in and so many people were donating, and it's just been awesome. And we've been having people email us too about, we can't wait to come back to a real life show again soon, when we don't know when that will be though.
Yeah, we're definitely itching to get back to playing to real people and having a real connection, because the virtual connection definitely feels much different, even though it's still fun to play and know that people are watching you, but to see actual faces react to the music we play has definitely been the biggest thing I think we've missed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you think any of the stuff that's going on now will kind of see carried over into the into the future, as far as doing more live streams, or just smaller concerts, or stuff like that?
Yeah, I thought about that, and I think it's really cool, and I really love seeing all my musician friends playing all the time. But I kind of hope when all this blows over that people don't just get like comfortable and set with just watching virtual things, and hoping people will be comfortable enough to go back out eventually within.
Yeah, we've been a little bit worried about that. Once all the restrictions get lifted and the government and everything says it's okay to gather again, will people want to go out, or will they still be kind of weary about being around other people? I don't know. So I hope people won't be too afraid to come to a live show, but maybe more people will host, like you said, smaller or more intimate shows. So like maybe more house concerts will start happening. I don't know. We love playing house concerts. So
Yeah, definitely our favorite type of show.
yeah.
Yeah, totally. I'm personally hoping that there's more of that, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I think it's just a better experience, I think, in most cases for everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, totally.
Yeah. And I mean, now in the light of everything that's going on, it's like it kind of is a lot safer even, I mean, I
Yeah.
never had thought of that, but like just, you're not crammed in with a bunch of people, and it's much more comfortable for everyone. And yeah, I don't know. It'll
Yeah.
be it'll be interesting to see.
Right,
So
yeah.
how much more school do you guys have left?
We just have one more year left.
Yes. Yeah. We'll be taking summer classes this summer. To hopefully we'll be graduated by May. But Noah is actually going to be, I guess he'll be graduating in August of next year, because he had applied for a composition grant through the university, to record an album that he had written about Ireland. And he got the grant, and we were supposed to travel to Ireland this May to go record it over 2 weeks. It was going to be piano, cello, and violin. But obviously, we can't be traveling to Ireland right now, so it's been postponed to next summer.
They just said I have to finish it before I graduate, so I'm just going to take one class next summer while we can do that. But hopefully it's still, I don't know. We'll see if this Corona makes a comeback.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, that's a bummer. That sounds really awesome.
Yeah, totally. Big lot of bummers been happening because.
So you've got the album written and it's kind of just in the can and you're waiting to record it? Is that the plan?
Right? Yeah, I have it all done. It's about 100 pages of sheet music, and it's all just kind of sitting on the shelf, and it'll be there till next year, I guess. But
wow, that's really cool.
Well, thanks. Yeah.
Yeah, congratulations.
Thank you. I can't wait to get it recorded. I was hoping to have it recorded, start promoting it and everything, but I'll let it simmer. Let it simmer for a year.
Yeah. So is it it will be with the band, or is it just you two, or how does that? What's the plan?
So it's like an instrumental album of piano trios. So it's just piano, violin, and cello, and that's it. Just kind of some light piano trio compositions.
So the grant money that he got only really covers Noah's expenses while we're over there, and then to hire another musician to perform on it. So since he doesn't have to hire me to play the violin, we were going to use that to find a cellist from Trinity College and to see if they would perform on it with us, because we don't have the funds. As much as we would like to bring the band to record it, we don't have the funds to do that.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
We've never brought our cellist to any of our Illinois shows, have we?
I've not seen you guys with a cellist, so.
No.
Oh yeah, we usually play with our. Yeah, we usually play with our cellist Michelle in our Nebraska shows, but Michelle, our cellist, and Nate, who's our drummer, are married, and they don't usually tour with us, but maybe we can, when this is all over, we'll have to try to get them to come up to play with us on our Illinois tours.
Yeah.
That'd be very cool. I love cello. Cool. You guys have anything else you want to put out there?
Well, we can't wait to play the live stream and on this Saturday. And thank you so much for choosing us as one of the candidates for it. And I know everybody's been struggling quite a bit with this, and I hope we all come out stronger. And I hope musicians are still staying busy, whether it be writing or promoting your recordings that you might have. And
Yeah, I know a lot of our friends, including us, it's kind of hard to stay inspired during this time when we're all just cooped up at home and we have nothing really to see except for what we've been saying for the past couple months. So
our house plants.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Well, and then where can people find more out about you?
So we do have a website, thewildwoodsband.com. And then we're also on Facebook, Instagram. We do have a Twitter, but we don't really use it that much. I think it's just linked to our Facebook page.
Yeah. Follow us on Spotify,
yes,
especially if you want to listen to all of our albums on there. We're trying to get our Spotify followers up.
And we do have a new song that we released. It's a cover song. It's the first one we've ever recorded. It's a version of John Denver's Take Me Home Country Roads. And we released that kind of at the beginning of this quarantine stuff that was going on. So we have that and a new music video for that too on YouTube.
Yeah.
Very cool. I didn't even know that. So I need to check it out myself. That's awesome. Perfect. All right. Well, Noah and Chloe from the Wildwoods. I think I'm gonna wrap this up unless you guys have anything else.
I don't think so. Thank you
Nothing
so much.
else. Yeah, thank you so much.
We'll see you guys soon. Thanks for everything. Take care.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Yeah, man. Thank you so much. We'll see you on Saturday.
Yep. We'll see you Saturday. Thanks.
See you, John.